YouTube tarot reader, Lisa Lee, has been found using bad language during her twice-weekly live streams. In a shocking turn of events, it has also been discovered that she will not tell you what you want to hear, only what you need to know. The internet is in collective shock that authenticity is alive and well in this corner of the YouTube meta space. Do not watch if you are easily offended.
Yes, indeed. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you are well today on this fine and dandy Tuesday evening. We are set to go. I've got my coffees in front of me, the new cup that obviously Rufus bought me, and my standard cup. Oh, I've just realised as well, the microphone's over there, so hopefully you can hear me better now. I've moved it into position. So that I've got a hair bobble on it, a hair thingy, because I was like, look, it's purple and it matches. I know, right? So how is everybody doing? I hope you are all well. I really, really do. Let's have a look who's in at the beginning of the stream. Good evening to Ed. Good evening to Patricia. Oh, look at that. Patricia's saying, if you want a reading, wait till we announce it, you buggers. She didn't say that. Oh, hang on. Yes, thank you very much, Ed. Echoing. Reese, you sent a super sticker. Oh, thank you. That's lovely for a super sticker. Thank you very much for that. Yes, you can send super stickers. I always forget about those. Super thanks, super chats, superheroes, supersize McDonald's. No, you can't do that. I'm back on plan now. So we have Wade in today. How are we all doing? Says Ed. Doing well, actually. Living my teenage goth fantasy at the moment. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take these things out. I've got these new Flare. What are they called? They're not called loops. It's the other ones. Karma thing that work for misophonia. They're amazing. They work really, really, really well. Like really well. Like Rufus is sat on the same sofa as me eating an apple, and I'm not going to punch him. That's how good they are. That is how good they are. So they work amazing. So yes, I hope you're doing okay, Ed. Patricia, evening, Samat. That's now stuck, isn't it? That is now stuck. Sorry, Reese. I hope life's keeping you busy. Yes, indeed. Guten Abend. And what? And Ochalen here. I bet I've murdered that. But good evening, Renata. Oh, you're far from okay. You'll put it in the group chat. Okay, my friend. Okay. I'll have a look at that in a bit. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. You're planning to book in with you on Fiverr. Just let me know when you are taking readings again. I am taking readings again. I haven't stopped taking readings. Hang on. Let me have a look on Fiverr. Why? Does it say I'm off? Let me have a look. I don't think. Oh, gosh. Hang on. I've got to sign in. La, 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 la. Continue with email and username. Yes. Why is... No. Switch to selling. It should all be on. Come on, load up. Yeah, it should all be on. Everything is showing as on my end. So yes, that should all be on. Necro Neil's here. Good evening, Neil. Thank you very much. Oh my God, Ed. Trigger warning for all of the mods in the group chat. Trigger warning. Ed, I am so sorry to hear that. Wowza. I'm sorry to hear that, my darling. Get some support for yourself to go after going through that. Absolutely get some support for going through that. Oh, just realized you don't need to see my hairbrushes on there, do you? But yeah, get some support for that, Ed. Jesus, that's heavy, man. I did take a little break, but we're back on it now. So yes, thank you very much. Neil. So Necro Neil, oh, please tell me I brought it in. I just had the card brought in. What? Hang on. Hold on. That's hang on. That's not it. What? How have I managed that? Somehow I've lost. Hang on a second. I need to get the thing that I was trying to bring in and show everyone because it's amaze balls, and I don't know where I literally brought it in. Right, 2 seconds, everyone. Hang on. I'm back. I'll be back. It's not there. What have I done with it? Oh, sorry, everyone. I picked it up and I've dropped it as I was making my way back into this back room, the studio room. So, right. Okie dokie. God, that's heavy. Right. Necronomicon, issue 51. This is all about the film's Halloween. It's amazing. It's really cool. I love it. I love. Whether you like Halloween films or not, if you want to hear some quite interesting reviews and also some interesting reviews from 2 different perspectives, actually, check this out. I totally recommend it. All you need to do is go to Necro Neil, look for Necro Neil as it says there on Etsy. There, what's the? Hang on. I can't remember what the price was, Neil. Did you increase the price? Is it still dirt cheap? Let me know. Can't remember. But yes, go and have a look, everybody. Patricia, good question. Oh, good evening, Anya. I've just seen you popped up in the chat. Namaste, everybody. To Flower Beauty, yes, hello, my darling. What are everybody's plans for the 31st? I can tell you what my plans are for the 31st. I can show you. Hi, I'm Lisa from Beyond Authentic Witchcraft. Make sure you join my SpookTober special live stream on the 31st of October at 7 p.m. UK time. As well as doing my usual accurate and authentic card readings, I'm also going to be doing a rather spectacular giveaway. So if you would like to be in with a chance of getting some very special treats, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ding your bell so that YouTube notifies you when I go live. Until then, stay you, stay true, stay authentic, and I'll see you on Halloween night. It would do that. Was that really freaky? I thought it would put it on a black screen, but no, I need to remember that then. That was weird. That was very weird. £2 plus postage. I thought you'd increased it to £3, but yes, £2. £2 for a Necronomicon. Doesn't even get you a Costa coffee, does it? Doesn't even get you a Costa coffee. Do please go and check that out because it's a bloody good issue. I love it. And there's a whole introductory piece which like double-sided explaining how it's happened. So yes. Yay. Oh my gosh. Neil, Ed, you made a snap decision on, so I need to put my glasses on. I'm really struggling to read. The only thing is, look, I've got my nice gothic eyes. I know, right? I turned up at Slimming World like this with my darker hair because my hair is now purplish. You can't tell it's purple, but it is. Computer, studio lights to white. There you go. Look, I don't know whether that's going to shine up any better, but yes, you made a snap decision on Sunday and went to Ghost Church, Spiritless Church. Your mum and Nana came through.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Okay. Off. Oh, let's put the do not disturb on. There we go. Computer. Alexa. Computer. Robot. No, not doing anything. Cool. That's really cool. You're going to stand on the balcony in your witchy outfit and throw sweets down to the passing kiddies. We've bought like £10 worth of little things of sweets, and there'll probably be more to come. We've got some of the Fun Signs Twixes and some Milky Ways and some lollies, and no, what is it? It's not lollies, the Hasbro, you know, the mini bags. We've got like 60 of them. And I'll probably end up getting some more. I want to get some full-size bars as well. And the thing is, because I'll be on here at 7, I've got to decorate, get all that done, do the trick-or-treating, and then literally take most of it down so that they don't come when I'm in here. So yes, that's my plan. And they're all on the side in the kitchen. And I said to Rufus, I'm leaving them there so that you can see them. So you know that at 3 o'clock in the morning when I woke up, or because I can't sleep at the moment, that I am not going in the kitchen and eating the sweets. So that's a good thing. You can see that I'm not eating them. So yes, that is the plan, because, you know, we are back on the old Slimming World plan. I have filmed I've been busy today. My witch casket's turned up today, so I filmed that. We filmed a car vlog today, so we filmed that. Have I come across a video called Woodlands Dark and Days Bewitched, a history of folk horror from 2021? I haven't, to be honest with you. I tend to not watch. I tend to watch the same old shit on YouTube, to be fair. I really do. I watch wrestling content. I watch a little bit of witchy content. If it's raining, you'll eat them yourself. Well, you see, I can't do that because of the diabetes. I can't do that, although I did last year and I got very poorly and very fat. But no, that does sound interesting, Renato. I'm going to star your comment. There you go. I've starred it. So I will have a little look-see and I will try and chase that up. And maybe try and find that if it's a good one. So yeah, I absolutely will. Right then, should we get on with some tarot? By the way, thank you everybody for joining me on Sunday just gone. I was so blinking tired, so tired. I've watched the footage back and I think you can tell, because at times I'm like, I look like a zombie. I looked like a zombie. So yes. Anyway, let's crack on with some tarot readings here on the channel. So it is a documentary. I'll have to have a look. See, you've come interested in folk horror. I'm more interested in folk magic at the moment. There's a little interest of that running through what I'm doing in some of my craft at the moment. I have been practicing again. It's good. I'm enjoying it back into the witchy things. And I am going to be making some videos. The last of the SpookTober videos is being edited now. So the last of the tarot deck videos that'll be up for members probably tomorrow. I now need to edit the witch casket video. That's going to be a really simple edit. So that will go out to the members tonight and that will go up live on the channel tomorrow evening. The witch casket for the video for the SpookTober tarot deck, the last deck I've got to record, that's about halfway edited, so that will go up probably, as I say, that will go up tomorrow for members and that will go live on Monday, I think. So yeah, we're getting ahead, and I've also got another deck review sorted out. It's called the Cosmic right, it's literally called Cosmic C *NT. Yeah, that's what it's called. So the Cosmic C deck. So yes, you'd have to have a look. Have a little look when that comes out. It probably won't come out for a couple of weeks, but interesting. Anyway, right, good evening to Crystal Rose as well. Let's start some tarot reading, should we? How do you get a tarot reading on this channel? What you do, everybody's interested in this documentary now, you see, Renata. You're gonna have to we're gonna have to find it and put links on. Also, talking about finding things and watching, I have watched The Craft 2. I've finally had to watch it. I have put it off for a podcast episode. I have put it off for ages since it came out, and I finally watched it. So me and Neil are going to be doing a special podcast episode that will come out the week of Halloween, as long as we can film it soon, and that is about witchy videos, witchy films, and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting video. And I watched The Craft too after all these years. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to give away what my impressions were or what my feelings were. But yes, and seeing you talk about Midsummer, that's another one that I still need to watch as well, because I think that's all linked in, isn't it? But anyway, right, let's crack on with some tarot readings, everybody. How do you get a reading on this channel? It's dead simple. There's two ways. If you want to guarantee your reading, go ahead and send it as a super chat. All you need to do, put your question in the super chat. That comes through automatically on StreamYard, which is the software I use to stream. There's this little magic thing it does. It stars it, which means on the screen that's with all the starred messages, it's actually on a blue background with white writing, which means I can read it even without my old lady specs on. So it's amazing. If, however, and literally, if you send us a super chat, that will get up. That will get read next, and it will also be, if we get 3 of them in, they'll be read one after the other, and then we'll open up a free round. If you want to have a free tarot reading, wait till I open a round, which is what I'm in the process of doing right now. And all you need to do then is put your question, into the live chat, starting with the word question. Now, my advice is select it and copy it, because you might want to paste it if you're not selected for the first round, and I will grab one of those at random. Now, before we open the round, I do have to say that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. You do make all of your own decisions about your own life, and tarot should never be used to replace medical advice, legal advice, financial advice, or counseling advice. If you're looking for support in those areas, please do check out professionals in those areas. I am not a professional in those areas. But with all that said, it is time, with my little Wheel of Fortune badge on, it is time to open a round. So then go ahead. We are now opening up a round. Put your questions into the live chat. Remember, if you want to guarantee it, send it as a super chat, any amount at all. That will come directly through, get starred, and all the rest. And that is how we do it on this channel. So there you go. Yes, the Macabre Tarot is going to be the one that goes up either this Monday or a week Monday, depending on when I get the other one edited. So yes, that is coming. It's been reviewed. It's coming very soon. So that is all. It's either going to be this Monday or next Monday. Stay tuned for that one, is all I'm saying, just in case you missed it, because I do waffle sometimes. I know, right? I know, right? I've got more waffle than a bird's eye waffle packet of waffles. That wasn't a very good saying, was it? That was a bit rubbish. I do apologize. Anyway, here's a video. Yes, indeed. Don't forget, if you want a reading, go ahead and put it in the live chat right now. I'm going to hit you one more video. That's it. This is your time. Put it in now. Oh, sorry. I was looking for my lighter, because I put the candle that came in the witch casket thing, the candle holder there, and I thought that was going to be a thing, but it's not. So yes, yes. Right then, let's have a little look in the live chat. Glasses would help. Oh, okay. Well, we've got 2 questions in. Good evening to Ruati. Fabulous looking. Nope, that's Anya. Fabulous. Looking forward to it. Yes, thank you, my darling. Ruati and Crystal Rose. Right. I am going to go. So one's at the top, one's at the bottom. I'm just gonna. Do you know what? I think I've just seen. Hang on, Crystal Rose. I've just seen what you put. Yours is going to trump it, Ruati. Hang on here for the next round. I will try and get to you as well if I can, because we only got 2 messages then. Let me have a look. Yes. So, Crystal Rose, it's your birthday on Thursday. So I'm going to do your reading. As you say, it's your birthday on Thursday. So, yay. First of all, happy birthday to you for Thursday. Hang on. I did have a birthday thing on here. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? No, it's this one. No, not that. This. Play it again. Play it again. Happy birthday. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday to Crystal Rose. Yeah, enough applause now. Enough applause now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, enough applause. It's only a birthday. She's not got a Nobel Prize. Peace Prize. But happy birthday for Thursday, my darling. I would ask you how old you are, but you know, I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm 47 and I am loving. I have been watching videos, right? Earlier on today, I've been watching videos of teenagers, literal teenagers, doing their gothy makeup looking like emo kids, right? Literal teenagers, because I was like, there's a way that I used to do the black with the purple and I can't remember how I did it. So I was literally watching teenagers tell me how to do goth style makeup and I'm like, yeah. So it doesn't matter how old you are, darling. All that matters is how you feel. And me and Rufus say this quite a bit because he's actually a couple of years older than me and everybody thinks he's my toy boy by about 10 years. So yes, right then, dragons, good evening to, oh, I'm on the wrong screen now, ain't I? Because I played the birthday buttons. Hang on a second, there we go. Wispy, good evening to Wispy. Wispy, Crystal Rose, a lovely friend of the channel who's here quite a bit and also comments on a lot of the videos as well. So thank you, Crystal Rose, for that. I need to get better at commenting on comments. Is that what you do? Yeah, replying to comments, if you know what I mean. So yes, it's Crystal Rose's birthday on Thursday. Any surprises coming your way? Let's have a look. Any surprises for Crystal Rose? Well, oh, hang on. Surprise! Lisa forgot to put the camera across. I mean, that's not really a surprise. It's quite a regular occurrence, that, isn't it? I've also just realized yes, okay, right, yes, I've just seen. Thank you very much. Oh gosh, right then, here we go. So we speak. Crystal Rose's birthday on Thursday. Any surprises coming their way over the next, well, not just the next year, but over the next birthday period and beyond? Any surprises coming Crystal Rose's way? Let's have a look. So we'll do your drop. Here we go. Right then, let's have a look. So we'll do, I'll tell you what, we'll do a 6-card reading. Okay. No, go on. We'll do the horseshoe. I'll do you a 7-card reading. How about that, Crystal Rose? Just because. Look, I'm not having much luck with my cloths. This little bit here is setting powder from when I was doing my makeup. I know, right? So then Wispy, 7-card reading for Crystal Rose. What is likely to be coming their way? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, you've just seen one of the cards pop up, the Major Arcana. This, it doesn't mean death, right? Don't ever think that the death card or the devil card mean that you're going to die, or that the devil, Satan, Lucifer, whatever, old Nick, old Scratch is going to be popping up, right? It is just the name of a card and it doesn't mean what it says on the tin. So ignore that one. It's actually talking about a rebirth. So let's have a look, Crystal Rose. In the past position, we've got the 6 of Swords reversed. Now, swords for me, damn it, swords Swords for me is trouble and strife, as you know, and this is one of those cards which is interesting. Okay, so we have got the geese flying away from the situation, so it would indicate that it's in the past. We've also got, though, you can see this boat has had these swords, in this case they're like nails, driven into it, and the boat, I don't know whether you can see the boat is leaking. It's got this water, this black water, this black deep dank water is actually inside the boat as well, so it is sinking. So there's been a lot of stress and hassle, challenges, obstacles that you've had to go through recently, but I don't feel that you've been the cause of it, if that makes sense. It feels like other people have kind of brought that to your door, if that makes sense. That's what it feels like. So yeah, what I would say, my darling, is you're past that now. You've moved on from it. Whatever has happened, kind of let it go and let it find a peace with whatever's happened, because you're already moved on from that. And I don't, as I say, it wasn't your hassle to begin with, so just let it go. The Five of Pentacles in your present. Now this shows that you've moved on from it, because we've got these markers. So we've got this we've got this thing, if that makes sense. These cairns, they're called. So these are like milestones, big markers. And because you've let it, because you've had it in the past, it means that you've got this option to actually, because you've left this in the past, you're actually moving forward. So you've got these options for there, if that makes sense. And you're able to move forward on your journey. The 5 is a card of upheaval. So there is still some challenges and a bit of stuff going on around you, particularly where money's concerned, but you're heading in the right direction. You're heading towards your longer term goals, if that makes sense. You are actually moving forward with it, even though it's a little bit sticky. The influence, we've got the Knight of Cups. Now it is reversed, but I'll show you it upright. Knight energy is that youthful sort of teenage naive energy, if you like, innocence. No, it's not. Sorry, that's pages. It's cause, do you know what's happening? Let me just move. Hang on. What do I need to move? I need to move something because something isn't sitting right on my desk. Hang on 1 second. Oh no, don't fall over. I'm going to lose my coffee cup again if I'm not careful. Right, there we go. Hopefully that's better. Let's put that there. There we go. Right. The Knight is teenage energy, rebellious energy. And so this is, look, the person's in roller skates. You might not, or roller boots. You might not think that's dangerous, but they're not got any kneecaps on, knee protectors on, and they're carrying a hot coffee and rollerblades or roller skates. Not blades, roller skates, and carrying a boombox whilst potentially going downhill. Not a huge major like threat, but enough, if that makes sense. And this is reversed. So the influence is basically saying there is somebody here that is challenging your emotional side. It's challenging, I don't know whether this is a partner relationship, a friend relationship, or even family members, but they're challenging how you see things, and they're trying to challenge from the that emotional. They're playing on your nerves, playing on your emotions, basically, and trying to. I don't know whether. Okay, Wispy, thank you. Wispy is giving me gaslighting. They're trying to gaslight you. Somebody somewhere is trying to tell you that, you know, the sky is green and the grass is blue, and it always has been. So just be aware of that, because that is coming up in the influence. Your challenge is the 9 of Swords. So this is linking in here with this 6 of Swords, right? This is also reversed. So it could well be from this person, right? It could well be from this person. Somebody is definitely trying to bring stuff to your doorstep, right? Trying to give you and unload on you all of their hassle. So that whether it's trauma dumping, whether they're just like, oh, this is what's going on, this, help. Right? They are bringing their problems to your door. So just be a little bit careful, because the 9 is the ultimate challenge. The 10 is when everything overflows. So the 9 is kind of, there's a lot for you to handle right now. It's the challenge card in the challenge suit, and it is reversed. So again, it's coming from someone else. I think it's coming from here. Now, how other people see you, they've got this rebirth element about it. Because we've got the death card, and the death card means rebirth rather than death, this transformational energy going on, there's something here that other people see you as changing, and they don't like it, right? So you're changing, you're growing, you're moving on. They don't like it, right? They don't like it. So whatever's happening, whatever you're doing, however you're improving and moving forward in your life, somebody somewhere is like, no, Crystal Rose, we want you to stay where you are. We want you to have, you like, stop moving, stop growing. You're supposed to be here. Do you know what I mean? So somebody somewhere is trying to do you down by trying to keep you in your place, if that makes sense. The advice, Two of Wands. I think this is more of a friend than a romance. This is definitely more of a friend than a romance. So twos are people coming together, right? So friends and things like that. Twos are all about a connection, right? A one-to-one connection. Now in Wands, it's about security, confidence, self-esteem, and all of that. So it's giving me friend vibes. This is also reversed, and so the advice is saying, look, just let them go. Whoever this person is, whoever that is, let them go. Let them go, if that makes sense. Let it go, let it go. I was trying not to do that. That's what I was trying not to do. However, so if it was this way up, then again, even though this way up it would be more positive, there's still this element about this card, right? Because to light this candle, this match has to suffer. So it's almost like there's an imbalance in the Two of Wands. There's an imbalance in the force, if that makes sense. There's an imbalance in the force, and that's something that I do think is not really spoken about, particularly with this card, and in that, you know, in that is talking about an imbalanced relationship. But this is reversed, so it's saying whoever this is, whether it's a family member or whether it's a friend, it's somebody quite close to you within your inner circle, and they need to do one. You need to let them go. You need to let that energy kind of let it go. Just let it go. I don't know what you mean. I mean, I don't know what that means for you. If it's a family member, it may well be somebody that is already gone on the outskirts, don't know, but whatever it is, don't trust anymore. It's almost like all of these cards are saying someone else keeps bringing their shit to your doorstep, right? And you've given and given and given and given and given, and they're still bringing more shit to your doorstep. And every time you resolve one of their issues, here's another 10 issues for you to deal with, and they want you to fix everything. And it's like, do you know what? Actually, the advice is just stop, because it's always going to be an imbalanced relationship. And it doesn't mean close the door to them, never let them, you know, enter your house, never speak with them again. You know, don't Voldemort them, they who shall not be named. But what you can do is basically just stop being their entire support network, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? And then the outcome card, we've got the 7 of Cups. So there are some really difficult decisions that you need to make. So the fact that this is all linked in with your birthday and talking about birthday surprises, I think whoever this person is, thank you, time. I think whoever this person is, I think that they are going to be, they're going to show their true self, their true colors, and you'll see their true colors shining through around your birthday, right? So whether that's not a card or no gift or just no contact, and then they'll be like, oh, I forgot, or it will be a message like I got from my sibling on my birthday, even though they're blocked. The message was literally, oh, happy birthday, and then 2 long texts about how their life was going to shit and everything, and how I'm responsible and how blah 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 blah. So, you know, not exactly a pleasant situation to be in for me there. And it feels like you're going to have that same thing. This difficult decision, you need to be able to resolve, my darling. And the way the cards are looking, the way to resolve it is to use this death card energy, use this rebirth time. We're in the period now of spooky season. We're in the period of rebirth, and we're in the period of the thin veil and everything else, honoring the ancestors, all of that. We are now in that zone. Okay, so what I would say is, whoever this person is, be they friend or foe, no, friend or family, which sometimes is the same thing, friend or foe, whoever they are, when they show you their true colors, don't deny them, right? Don't deny their true colors. If they show you who they really truly are under the mask, believe that. Don't believe the mask. Let them show you who they are. They will reveal themselves, and once they've done that, you've then got that difficult decision of, do you accept them, but that's all they are actually going to be. Now again, I know this from my own sort of family experience with my sibling. I know they're never going to change, and I can either accept them in my life and deal with all of the shit they bring me, all of the heartache, all of the continual stress that I get from them, all of that forever and ever and ever, or I just say no, I'm not dealing with it. It's not my shit to deal with. It's not my mess to clean up. Do you know what I mean? And that is going to be your reading, my darling. I hope that helps. And also, have a bloody lovely birthday. Have a really good birthday. I don't know whether you imbibe on adult beverages, but if you need an adult beverage, just have a couple. Don't go too mad, because you know, waking up with a day after your birthday hangover is never a good thing. But also, totally recommend the Costa for a little birthday treat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, be kind to yourself on your birthday. I think that is the key message. And hopefully, my darling, what's just happened? Hang on. Yes. I just clicked on Instagram because it popped up on my screen. Okay, there's apparently a whole conversation going on about Nightbots. So yes, Nightbot is a thing. It is. It's a thing. My glasses keep falling off my stones. Anyway, there you go. Could be the man you like. Thank you for your birthday reading. It's okay. Oh, no worries, my darling. Could be whoever this is, it's somebody that is coming in with that energy. They're like trying to be your shadow. I don't mean like shadow work, but they're trying to be like connected. So yeah. Hang on a second. Your grandson was born last Wednesday. He's in special care, but he's getting better. Grandson? Okay. In my head, you're not old enough to have a grandson. I don't know how old anybody is, obviously, but I assume everybody is younger than me because I assume I'm quite old. Patricia, don't go there. I even assume that you're younger than me just because, even though I know you're not. But grandson? Good on you. Anyway, if I had my... Oh, shit. Found it. Right, let's light you a candle. Let's light a candle for Crystal Rose's grandson. I've got a lovely green candle here. Green for me is all about healing. You know that. You've got 3 now. You'll be 51 on Thursday. Oh, happy birthday for Thursday, Crystal Rose. Happy 51. 51th. You know what that is, don't you? You know what 51th is? It's a saying that isn't actually true. Happy 51st, my darling. Right, I'm going to pop you a healing candle just here, and we're going to turn all the lights to green. Give it a couple of seconds. I'll press the button. There we go. Is it doing it? Yay! Green energy, healing energy. That is what we are going for. And I'm going to pop. Where's my lighter gone now? There we go. Let's put the other candle up here as well that I was trying to do. So we're going to ask for some healing for Crystal Rose's grandson. So yeah, I hope, my darling, that he recovers well, and I hope that he gets the care that he needs to enable that recovery. So yeah, hopefully, my darling, that will help. 51th. Shut up, Ed. It makes sense. It's the 51th. The 50th, add 1. 51th. Right. Anyway, right. No worries, my darling. The candle is just here. You can see that throughout the night. It's also for anybody watching who needs some healing energy. The candle is lit. If you need to take some healing energy, take some healing energy. I used to have a healing brooch that we used as a focal point. Now we've got the candles. So we just focus on the candles if you need it, and yeah, use that healing energy. And I hope, Crystal Rose, that everything goes really well for you, and I hope you have a lovely birthday. With that, we're going to move on to the next one. You love a brain fart from Lisa. Oh, don't. I have. There's been a lot of them recently, and they're the funny ones, like 51th. That's good, right? 51th is good. There's some not so funny ones that happen as well. And they can be a bit scary. But anyway, we're doing it. So then let's have another round open. How do you get a tarot reading on this channel? There are 2 ways, everybody. The first way, send a super chat. right? That's the easiest way. Send a super chat. Automatically, that will come through to me. It gets starred, which I love. And it automatically shows up on my screen. And then you will get your reading next, right? If I get 4 super chats in a row, I will do all of those readings one after the other and then open up a free round. How do you get a reading on a free round? It's dead simple. All you need to do is put your question into the live chat, starting with the word question, and then I will pick one of those at random. Okay. So if that is what you want to do, you can throw your hat in the ring. Apparently that is an actual saying. Or you can throw your name in the hat and then throw the hat in the ring, and then put the ring on a finger, because you should have put a ring on it, and then I don't know where you go from there. But anyway, if you want to take a random chance, put your question into the live chat starting with the word question. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, indeed. Right. Let me just okay. Let me just do this. Right then, everybody, let's have a look at the live comments. What? Hang on. Don't worry, Lisa isn't a virgin. How would you know? I might be a virgin. I drink virgin mojitos. Does that count? Does that count? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? 10 grandchildren and 7 grandchildren. Seven great grandchildren. Oh my God, Christmas is expensive for you then. Divisha Kurana, I've got a question from you, and I think that's the only question. So yes, indeed. Hang on, let me hit the star button and go on the other screen, then I can see it a bit clearer. Divisha Kurana, question: Will I crack my clat? Oh, entrance. Sorry, Divisha. Sorry, my brain went. My brain went to a very immature place. I'm so sorry. I read that as something else, and then my brain couldn't not read it as that. Will I crack my entrance exam in December and get admission to top NLU? Okay, my darling, let's have a look at that for you. Will you crack your entrance exam in December? That's what we want to know. Right then, Wispy, let's have a little look. I'm sorry. I can't help it. You can, this is when, right, hang on a second. You know how I just said when we were talking to Crystal Rose that age doesn't matter to me, because although I'm 47, in a lot of ways, I'm still like a stupid teenager. This is exactly what I was talking about, right? Will I crack my clat? To me, to me, my brain went to a very Carry On seaside postcard kind of place, right? So I apologize profusely. That isn't an adult response. That's a me response. So I do completely apologize. Will you get through? Will you crack your entrance exam in December? Oh no, that's what I needed. That's the one I needed. Will you get that in December? Let's have a look. Wispy. So let's cleanse that. Let's cleanse all that. Let's cleanse it. I think I need to. Right, here we go. I've cleansed around my head now. I don't think it's going to work, but I've cleansed around my head. So then, Will Divisha Kurana, will they crack their entrance exam? Will they pass their entrance exam in December and get admission to a top NLU? I don't know what an NLU is. Apparently, I don't know what CLAT is either. But that's what we want to know with Speed. Will they crack the entrance exam and get accepted to a great NLU, a top NLU? Let's have, oh gosh, I'm dropping. Do you know what? My hands have been dodgy all day today. I have dropped so many things. Right, that's one single cut. No, it's not. It's multiple cards. Wispy, I'm so sorry. Right, hang on. Can't make my fingers crack. I was putting some shopping away earlier, and literally half of it ended up on the floor. See what is going on? I think I exhausted myself on Sunday, and I think I'm still in recovery mode with the flipping fibro. Right, Wispy, we're not going to do any tonight. We're going to have no clarifying cards unless you chuck one over the other side of the cloth, right? That's the only way that's going to work, because I can't see whether it's a clarifying card or whether it's me. There you go. I will take that as a clarifying card. Thank you, Wispy. Thank you, Wispy, for confirming. Right then, so a clarifying card. If you don't know what I'm talking about by Wispy, I'm sure one of the mods can put up a link to the podcast video where I talk about my dragons. Wispy is my air elemental dragon. So then the High Priestess has popped up. Now, the High Priestess is a card that is all about successful women. Basically, the High Priestess is a very, very strong and successful person in her own right. She's very linked in with spirituality and with positions of authority, if you like, because to become a High Priestess, you've got to move through the ranks. She has got this moon cycle here, so that can mean, you know, a period of months, because the moon cycle is obviously a monthly event. And we've also got these pillars here as well, so she's kind of being represented as almost a liminal character between the light and the dark. But for me, the High Priestess is a position of authority. She is a position of kind of control. So when we're looking at entrance exams and universities and things like that, that's the sort of thing that she would indicate. So that's a clarifying card, and she's upright, which means I think that there's hope here. There is definitely hope here, Divisha. So let me just have a look. I'm going to cut your cards. I just realized that I hadn't done a full cut because Wispy had chucked her out. There we go. Right then, let's have a look. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation, the obstacle, the Ace of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. And how to overcome, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So are you going to pass this entrance exam? At the moment, I think here's the Wheel of Fortune as it normally looks. At the moment, it's a bit of the cards aren't sure, so there's a bit of a risk factor here. Now, Divisha, what's happened in the recent past for you to even query whether you're going to get through this exam? Because something has happened. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is talking about the risk outweighing the rewards, because basically the Wheel of Fortune, you spin the wheel, but then it goes wherever it goes, if that makes sense. So a bit like on the game shows, you know, Wheel of Fortune, you can win big, but you can lose everything as well, like a roulette wheel. And the risk and the reward is a decision that only you are able to make. But the fact that this is coming up reversed, and you can see that she's blindfolded here, the fact that it's coming up reversed is saying that there is something here that you may be responsible for. So have you not studied enough? If so, then you need to crack on with the studying now. It's not too late. December isn't too late, which is why the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Empress as well. Have faith, and have faith in your, not the Empress, sorry, the High Priestess. Have faith, and have faith in your ability. There is still some study time. There is still some time to study. There is still some things that you can do to help you pass that exam. I do think at the moment, though, something is distracting you. So what is the distraction? We've got Ace of Swords. Something new is coming up, and it's come up recently because it's a current distraction, and that is a new project or a new just a new distraction, and it's come up as a sword, which is your trouble and strife. So whatever it is, whatever you started doing recently, whether that's a new relationship, a new job, a new focus, or a new lack of focus, even whatever has changed, this is coming up in your obstacle position, and it's the obstacle suit, right? So something has changed. Whatever that is, you need to deal with this, because we've got the 5 of Pentacles coming up as the opportunity, how to overcome this obstacle. And it's basically saying it's a time of turmoil, but more work. Put down your plans and goals, set your markers, set your goal points, set some achievable targets in place that you can move forward to. Okay, so these cairns, these space markers, they're mile markers and things that we used to have all around the world. They don't exist as much anymore because with modern technology they're not needed, but these are very important in life, to have those set markers, those set points where you look back and you say, you know, oh, I've achieved this, I've achieved that, I've reached this point. It's like save points in a video game. You know, you get to that save point, it feels like an achievement, and that's what this is talking about. So I think at the moment, as for the university, I don't know, because at the moment the cards are whatever this Wheel of Fortune reversed is saying, and whatever this new obstacle is that is coming to your life recently, that is going to be the biggest threat. But you still have time. Take the High Priestess's advice, double down, like knuckle down, as they say. Work, like don't kill yourself with work. You know, don't overdo it to the extent that, you know, you're completely burnt out. But if there is a way for you to study more, if there is a way for you to regain focus and leave this new distraction to one side, then try and do that, my darling, and then it should come good. Right? Set these goals, set these mini targets, these mini achievements that you can achieve between now and December. It feels like December's around the corner. It is in one way, but in the reality is there's weeks and weeks and weeks to go. So do have faith, do knuckle down, and I think if you do that, the future result may well be very different, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense, my darling, and thank you ever so much for your question. I'm going to have a look in the live chat now. I can see the live chat has gone ballistic. Let's have a look. No problem at all, Davisha. Hopefully that helps. Let me have a look. The law admission test. Okay. I think you've got time. I think you've absolutely got time, and I think you've got plenty of opportunity here to maybe pull it back, if that makes sense. Maybe, as I say, knuckle down is not the correct term, but to just keep at it. Okay, keep at it. There's some study to do, and whatever that is that's been distracting you, put it to one side till after December, if that makes sense. And I hope that does make sense, my darling, but thank you very much for your question. Right then, let's get some more tarot reading going, shall we? Let's have a look. And how do you get a question on the channel? Let me just make sure that no other super chats have come in. Right, the way to get a reading on this channel is to send a super chat. Dead impulsive. Dead simple is what I was trying to say. Also, can I just point out, see how my hair is nice and shiny here? Look, this is that purple dye, and you can see here my scalp has been bleached purple. Hasn't it? But I've still got the grey. The grey here is still coming through. I know, right? I know. Oh, thank you, Holland. I was just talking about it. It's just because I keep looking at it going, okay. Right then, do go ahead and put your question into the live chat, starting with the word question. If you want to be in with a chance of getting a free reading, I will pick one of those at random. If you want to guarantee that your reading is up next, go ahead and send a super chat of any amount and pop your question in the super chat. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, here's a quick little video reminding you of the things I just said in a way that is probably a bit easier to understand than the way I said and get distracted, if that makes sense. Yes, indeed, indeed. It is time for some more tarot readings. If you want a question, go ahead and do the things. In the meantime, you heard me talk about Necronomicon earlier, or you might have done. If you're into horror movies, especially at this time of year, then keep an eye out on this next little video.
Are you a fan of 80s horror but want something different? Do you like modern horror but the regular magazines leave you a bit cold? Are you a fan of that schlocky horror that no one else seems to talk about? Check out Necronomicon, the UK horror zine from Etsy.com. Just search for Necro Neil. Blue Chalice is a small business making crafty creations for the Witcher community. From jewellery to wall hangings, witch bells to altar tiles. Why not have a look at bluechalice.etsy.com.
Indeed. In fact, Holland from Blue Chalice, not only are they one of my mods, but they are also on the most recent podcast episode. So if you haven't watched it yet, please go and check it out. The link is on the main channel. So I think just underneath this live video, so it's probably about there, there's a link that you can click on to go to the channel. The podcast feed, when you look at it, that has got the most recent video on there is all about Holland and Druidry and Arwen. Lots of secrets are revealed and stuff that me and Neil, who run the podcast, had no idea about, no idea whatsoever. So if you want to go and get some really interesting knowledge about Druidry, please go and check out that video. It's very enlightening. Right then, so we've got a question in. I'm going to go straight to this one here. Ruati, I can't read it. Hang on. Let me put it in the other thing. There we go. So Ruati, my darling, question: what's my future with my ex, Debo? He contacted me after 7 years of no contact. What's his true intentions? That's a long time of not hearing from somebody, isn't it? A very long time. Okay, Ruati, my darling, let's have a look for you and see if we can get some clarity. So then, Wispy, we want some clarity essentially here for Ruati. So Ruati's ex has come back into the picture after 7 years of no contact, and Ruati needs to know what Debo, what his true intentions are, or what their true intentions are. So that's what we need to know, Wispy. We need to know what Debo's true intentions are after 7 years of no contact. Right, let's have a look. Right then, I feel like we're going to be red flagging this. That's what it feels like. If you don't know what I mean by red flagging, stay tuned, because if that happens, you'll see it very, very shortly. Right then, so we'll do the heart reading, Wispy. Where you are, what you need to know, and what the opportunity is. So where you are, or rather where Debo is, the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. What you need to know, the Four of Pentacles, and the opportunity that this is providing. The Fool. Right. Okay. So then, the King of Pentacles. reversed. First of all, this is the situation that Debo is in. Are they skint? Is there a lack of money? Has the money dried up for them? Because that's what this card is talking about. The king, normally we talk about the king is in this counting house, counting all his money, right? This king, when it's reversed, there isn't that much money there. There isn't the money. There isn't the finances. There isn't the job. There isn't that sense of security. There isn't that connection with being financially stable. Okay, so that is something to bear in mind. There is a financial issue here, and it's something that I don't know whether you have some money or whether Ruati is just going to try and you know, kind of reinstigate contact, because maybe sorry, not Ruati, Debo, whether they are contacting you because they are wanting you know, some security. They're wanting to move in because they've lost their house or they've lost their whatever. It feels very much like there is that sort of vibe, if that makes sense, that something here is definitely up when it comes down to finances, because where they are, so where Debo is, not a good card, lost a lot of money, somehow is trying to make out they're still the king, but actually probably a bucket load of debt. So something here is not right financially or with their job. What you need to know, the Four of Pentacles is stability in terms of money. This is what they are after. They see you as being stable, right? They see you as being stable financially, and they are wanting that. Be warned. Look what someone's done to the tree. The money tree, if you like, has been cut down. Now, yes, there is a shoot, so it's not completely dead, but they see this stability within you. And this is what they are coming for, basically. This is what they are looking for. So please, please, please be very mindful of this, right? Be very mindful, because it's almost like, I've lost all my money. Who can I go and go in? Who's a soft touch that's going to allow me to crash on the sofa or move in with them? Or who's going to take care of me? What's that situation going to be? Because yeah, that is not good. This is not following from this. It's not good. Not good. Especially when, what is the opportunity? The opportunity is to become the fool again. Now, when I say fool, right, the fool card is not saying that you are foolish in any way. It's not talking about, you know, being seen as an idiot or an easy touch or anything like that. The fool card is literally the start of a journey, right? The start of a journey when everything is unknown, everything is innocent, where you haven't had those rough edges knocked off yet, Ruati. And what they're saying, what the cards are saying, is that you are literally going to go back to square one. In fact, it's worse than square one, because to go back to the Fool, to go back to this position after you've known what's going on, you've known this person before, there's been there's been a reason that they're the ex, there's a reason that you separated or split up or whatever happened. To go back to it is not going to work in your favor, my darling. It really, 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 really isn't. A lot of times, if it was this way up, then it's an opportunity for rediscovery, for starting on a new adventure. Isn't this going to be a wonderful journey? We can go off here, and I'm going to move country, and we're going to learn. I'm going to move to Greece. We're going to learn Greek, and I'm going to live over there, and it's going to be wonderful. And this is what I'm doing, brand new. I've always wanted to do that, and now I'm doing it. Yay. No, 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 no. Not this way round. This way round, it's a chance to basically be made a fool of, and to have to restart everything from scratch. So, as I said, my gut instinct was red flag. So I think that is where we are completely at. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Computer, red alert. Yep, we are in red alert, unfortunately. Everything in me is saying Run, 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 run. Everything in me is saying to run. I think, I mean, again, you make all your own decisions about your own life, my darling. You absolutely do. But there's a reason he's an ex. There is a reason he's an ex. And to restart that journey, to restart all over again from scratch, what are you going to be losing? I mean, don't get me wrong. He could be the most amazing lover that you've ever had. He could be the most amazingly wise and spiritual. I don't think he will be wise and spiritual. I don't think he's that good a lover either, to be honest with you, because everything about me, as soon as I said it, it's stuck in my throat. And that's normally a sign that what I'm saying is an untruth. If that happens and I'm like, oh no, because when I do the readings, I just speak and words come out. Normally that's fine. If a word sticks in my throat, then it's literally like, nope, that's not what it is. I don't think there's any redeeming features here, and I think he's trying to scam you in some way. That is literally my gut instinct. As soon as I read the question was, I think he's trying to scam you in some way. So avoid, avoid, avoid. Don't get involved in crypto coin, setting up Bitcoin wallets. Don't get involved in buying bloody shampoo off him that you can resell and make money and get all your friends to buy and all that. Don't do any pyramid scheme. All of that, just avoid like the plague. What I would advise, block, 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 and block. That would be my advice, my darling. And I hope that helps. It's probably not what you wanted to hear, but as I always say, it's what you need to know, not what you want to hear. And I hope that does help. Right, let me have a look in the live chat, which is over here. Yes, it's true that. Yep. There you go. Never bit a dog that has already never stroke a dog that's already bit you. It will certainly bite you again. Absolutely. I don't know what that is. Maybe no idea about money. He's an officer. Then there's definitely something not here. Definitely something not right here. Definitely something not right. Ed, a friend of yours once said, why have a shower to put your dirty underwear back on? True. That's exactly true. He's an ex for a reason. Absolutely. Renata, you immediately thought money, and here we have pentacles. Exactly. That was my gut instinct. Scamming. An ex is an ex for a reason, Patricia. That's what I've been saying throughout it. Yes, absolutely. So then you've got a lot of us in the chat absolutely thinking, don't trust him. And you've got the card saying that as well, my darling. So we're going to go back to some lovely healing energy now. Hopefully those are going to go green in about 3 seconds time. Yay. So absolutely, look, you make all your own decisions about your own life. It's entirely up to you. But I always think in life we're meant to go forwards with things. We're not meant to go backwards to where we've been. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And with that, my darling, I'm going to say thank you ever so much for your question, and I hope that helps in some way. Right, should we do another round of questions? Shall we get some more questions in? Let's do that very thing. By the way, I don't know whether you've heard, but Halloween is coming up ever so soon, and because Halloween is coming up ever so soon, I've got a very special giveaway on my channel. So if you want to know more about it, I'm going to play this right now. Hi, I'm Lisa from Beyond Authentic Witchcraft. Make sure you join my SpookTober special live stream on the 31st of October at 7 p.m. UK time. As well as doing my usual accurate and authentic card readings, I'm also going to be doing a rather spectacular giveaway. So if you would like to be in with a chance of getting some very special treats, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ding your bell so that YouTube notifies you when I go live. Until then, stay you, stay true, stay authentic, and I'll see you on Halloween night. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Giveaway on Halloween night. It's all treats and no tricks. So make sure you join me for that, 7 p.m. UK time. In case you don't know, we do this every Tuesday and every Sunday evening. So do make sure you come along on future streams as well. Right, then let's go ahead and pop your questions into the live chat, starting with the word question, if you want to be in for the chance of a freebie. If, however, you want to guarantee that your reading is up next, go ahead and send your question via a super chat. Got the little ratty there in the corner. Oh, you can't see him because of the monkey. There you go. Look. Hello. Hello. Hi, Tui. Hi. Hi. We are watching you. Yes, we are. I know. He's like, I just want a drink, Mum. Shut up. I just want a drink. Just want a drink. So, yes. Go ahead and put your question in the live chat, starting with the word question. By the way, did you see my monkey? Look at me little monkey. Is it a screecher monkey, a howler monkey? That's what I'm calling them. It's a screecher monkey, because you'll see day by day, week by week, we're getting more spooky. Oh, it's not going to sit there now. We're getting more spooky for Halloween. I've just seen your claw as well. Do we need to... I think I need to have a look at your paw in a minute, Mister. You seem to have a claw. Yeah, a stuck claw. Anyway, right, let's have a look. Go ahead, put your question in the live chat, starting with the word question. If you want to guarantee your reading, send a super chat. Do all the things right now, and hopefully you might get picked. Or if you send a super chat, yours will definitely be next. Did that make sense? I hope so. Indeed, what will your cards say? Let's have a look in the comment section. I always want to say in the description box, right? When I record my videos, if I say, let me know your thoughts and feelings down in the 9 times out of 10, the word that comes out of my mouth is description box. And then I go, no, I write the description box. That's how that works. Also, I need to stop this camera moving every 5 seconds. It's very, very annoying. Let's have a look then. Here we go. Oh, I've just seen Patricia. Yes, indeed. Go ahead. Like the stream if you haven't done already. Like the live stream, please. And also don't forget to ding your bell so that YouTube notifies you each and every time I upload a video or go live. Yes, indeed. So do all those good things. Right. I'm going to go up and downy, up and downy, up and downy on the jog wheel on the mouse, and we are going with this one. Oh, that's Patricia's comment I just clicked on. Right, hang on, there we go. So then go on. Oh gosh, I'm clicking on a blooming private chat. Right, this one. Private chat. Right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep the mouse there. 1, 2, 3. This. Priya Ray. Question. Will I get a new job by New Year? Okay. Let's have a look at that for you, my darling. Let's have a look. So then, Priya Ray. Let's have a look. So then, dragons. Priya would like to know if they're going to get a new job by New Year. Let's just have a little look-see. And Wispy, is Priya going to get a new job by New Year? It feels very much like this should be a 1-card reading. Oh, hang on. I'm not on the right camera setting. I thought I'd change that then. Right, there you go. There we go. So, Wispy, we're going to do this as a 1-card reading, a very simple 1 card. If it's upright, then it looks like a yay, a yes. If it's negative, then it will be a reversal. Oops, brain, do not chuck all those cards. Right, so that's what we're going to do, Wispy. If it's upright, it's a yes. If it's not, it will be a reversal. Okay, that's what we need to look at. So then, you tell me when to stop, Wispy. You tell me when to stop. We'll do 1 more round. That means on the cards, on the shuffling, not on the tarot readings. I know, I need to get a new word for that. One more go round, maybe. Last one. Right, no cards have jumped. I thought Wispy was going to make a card jump. And we'll do your cuts. There we go. There we go. So it changed. There was an initial drop, and then there was a second little drop on top. Right, let's have a look. So then, Priya, if it's upright, it's yes. If it's not upright, if it's a reverse card, then the answer is a no. Oh, yes, but yes, there will be a new job because it is an upright card. But the upright card is the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the 10 of Wands is a bit of a warning card, if that makes sense. The warning card is talking about arrogance creeping in. So then, Priya, there is a warning of arrogance, coming through. Now, I don't know whether this is, in fact, Wispy, if we take this into a 3 card, we'll do the situation, obstacle, and overcoming. So let's try it as a 3 card. I know, right? Changing it mid-flow, but that's fine. Wispy knows what he's doing. Obstacle then. So the warning here, yes, there will be a new job, but what is this arrogance about? That's what we want to clarify, Wispy. Clarify the arrogance. The 10 of Pentacles as well. Money. And this is reversed. Money is going to be the bugbear, Priya. Money is going to be the bugbear. You're going to have to take a pay cut. You're not worth what you think you are. I'm sorry to say it in that way. I don't think you are worth what you think you are. Wow. There's something here of either billing your services too high or saying that you're only going to accept a job that pays $75,000, or I don't know if that's a lot in dollars, $250,000, when actually the going rate for your job role is like 120. Do you know what I mean? It's like there is something here about the money, and the money involved with the 10s are overflowing. So there is absolutely something here. You're gonna have to make some real, not cuts, but some real like hard decisions when it comes to what wages you're willing to accept. And then we've got how you get through it. The 6 of Swords to overcome the money issue. So Swords is trouble and strife, and the 6 here is talking about community and lots of other people. So it feels like you're going to have to almost not crowdsource, but almost find out, if for whatever the new job is, find out what everybody else is being paid. I know that's a thing that you're not supposed to do when you go to a job, but it's something like that. Find out what is happening. Find out how you pitch yourself within the sort of the median price range, if you like, for doing that work, because it feels like this is a big important twist. This is arrogance. This is a financial hit that is going to hit you really, really, really hard because of that reversal. And this is saying that the way to overcome this is to basically break all the norms, break all the mores, and ask around about what people are paid and what the average going rate is within your industry. So yes, there you go. Hopefully that's answered the question, Priya. Yes, but is the answer. Yes, but. And hopefully that gives you a little bit of a heads up. Maybe before the end of the year, whatever role it is that you're looking for, before you start interviewing and everything else, maybe that's where you need to go and automatically like try and find out on YouTube and places like that. And what's it called? Facebook and Reddit. Do a bit of research and find out what people are actually paid. So yes, thank you ever so much, and hopefully that helps. Right. Oh, there we go. I'm back. I don't know what I just did. I just clicked something and everything went a bit weird. Good evening, Code Deb. Hang on a second, my darling. We'll have a round opening very, very, very soon. Before we do, I do have to remind everybody that you can join our channel memberships over here, out there at buymeacoffee.com/Beyond Authentic. So what do you get if you join the channel membership? Well, first of all, you help support myself and the channel. So it costs a ridiculous amount of money at the moment to do the YouTubes. Although we are monetized, we're only monetized in the first level, which means The only money we make is if people send super chat, super thanks, super stickers. We don't get any ad revenue. So basically, whatever adverts are on the live streams, whatever adverts are on the videos, that is down to YouTube. They make all the money from that. So it's quite expensive. Why is it expensive? Because the software I use to do all the lovely bits and pieces and have all these videos and have everything interactive costs money. The editing suite I use costs money. So all of that, if you join our membership, you help us out with that. So that's the first thing you do. However, from your perspective, you get videos at least a day early. The witch casket video that's going up tonight, I'm going to be editing as soon as I finish this, because I literally filmed it just before we went out for Slimming World. That video will be given to you as soon as I can, and it will be going live tomorrow about 5 o'clock, between 4 and 6 p.m. That's when it will be going live. So it'll only be a few hours early rather than a full day. But normally you get videos a day early. You also get live, what's it called? A live stream, a members only live stream. That's the word I was looking for. A members only live stream every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. So that is exclusive to members. And I will be arranging before the end of this month, a Q&A. So if you want to support the channel, please do go and do those things over there. Thank you ever so much for everybody that is already supporting us in that way. It means a hell of a lot. So yes, thank you ever so much to everybody who is doing that. Right then, let's have a quick little look-see. The name of our channel members is rolling at the bottom of the screen just there. Thank you everybody who has chosen to help out the channel in that way. Right, before I go any further, let's say it is time to open up another round. If you would like a tarot reading, go ahead and do it one of two ways. You can put your question into the live chat. I know, but I'm just holding my coffee now. You can put your question into the live chat, starting with the word question, and I will grab one of those at random. You can also send it as a super chat. That will automatically come through, get starred, and that will be aware on the system. And if you do send it as a super chat, you automatically get your reading guaranteed up next. I can't guarantee the result. I can guarantee that I will read it next for you. So if you want to take one of those two options, go ahead and do that right now. Of course, that was the wrong video. That was the wrong video. So that's, have I deleted the other video? Oh, I think I might have done. Oh no, it's here, this one. That's what I was trying to... Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. And then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding your bell, and make sure your settings are changed to all. That way YouTube should notify you each and every time I upload a video. But if you would like to support myself and this channel just a little bit more, you can always go across to buymeacoffee.com/BeyondAuthentic, where you can in fact buy me a coffee. Thanks so much for those of you choosing to support me. Okay, right then everybody, don't forget you do make all your own decisions about your own life. Tarot is only for entertainment purposes. Legally, I have to say that. And of course, if you are looking for medical supervision, medical advice, legal advice, financial advice, or counselling advice, do seek out professionals in those areas. I'm not a professional. I'm just a very gifted amateur. So then, with all that being said, let's click in the live chat and find another question. I'm going to stare at you and we're going to click on, please don't be a mods chat or a private chat. What's this? I can't see. Hang on, let me star it. Is anyone in love with me right now? Says Marina. Good evening, Marina. I think you may well be new to the channel. I think you may be new to the channel. So good evening to you. Hold on. Oh, Lady V, thank you. Welcome as a member. I'll have to get your name added to all the member things. Yay, thank you ever so much. You've now got access also to all the other waffle that I put on there. Pictures and all sorts of bits and pieces. So thank you for that, Lady V. That is ever so kind of you. So then, Marina, let me find your question. I've just clicked on it. So it's in the starred section, which is down here. There we go. Is anyone in love with me right now? Let's ask the cards. So then, Wispy, Marina would like to know, is anybody in love with them right now? Is anybody in love with Marina right now? Let's have a little look. That's what we're wanting to know. Is anybody in love with Marina? Hopefully, Marina, you are. Let's be honest. Hopefully you are in love with yourself. That's what we want, isn't it? That's what we all want in life. What was I saying earlier about my hands not being fully working at the moment because of the fibro exhaustion? Good Lord, I don't think I've ever thrown that many cards on the table. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, that's all we can ask each other, isn't it? That's all we can ask, is that we love ourselves and we appreciate ourselves, and we love our self-care moments and all of that. So hopefully you're in love with yourself right now, but let's see if there is anybody else around you. And also let's see if there's any pointers as to who or what sort of person they may be, if that makes sense. So we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to ask the question first. So the first card, Marina, is going to be, is anyone in love with you right now? That's going to be answering that question. So Wispy, this is what we're doing, right? I've cut them, but you can still alter them because we've not looked yet. So the first card, Wispy, is anyone in love with Marina right now? The second card is going to be, if so, what type of person physically? And then the second card, if that says yes, is going to be what type of person emotionally or spiritually. Okay, so we've got a rough idea of physicality and a rough idea of, I guess, character, right? So if it's upright, we move on. If it's not upright, then we find you on what's it called? The website thing, the app where you swipe left, Tinder, right? If not, Tinder is calling. So if it's upright, we move on. If not, that's your answer. Oh, we've got an upright card. Okay. So somebody somewhere is in love with you. 10 of Pentacles could be somebody within the workplace. Pentacles is work, career, finances, money, money, money. Right then. So let's have a look. We are going then with, what is the physicality of the person that might be in love with you? They're a floating hand. No, but I do think it's somebody at work, somebody new in the office, somebody new in the factory, somebody new in the building, in the market, in the wherever you work, or what. If you're not working at the moment and you're studying, then that will be what that is. Somebody around you that is either studying or working, somebody that is new, has feelings for you. And then emotionally, spiritually, so their character, that's what we want to know now, Wispy. What is their character like? Oh, the Knight of Cups, a little bit of a player, somebody quite young, quite sort of with that teenage type vibe. It doesn't mean they're a teenager. Don't worry, Marina. If you are like 36, and this isn't saying that you got some 17-year-old coming on to you. It's not talking about that. It's talking about their character. So this is somebody who is maybe takes a few little risks. Maybe somebody who thinks first, acts later, is a little bit impulsive. Not necessarily somebody who is a teenager, but somebody who acts very much on their feelings, wears their heart on their sleeve, absolutely wears their heart on their sleeve. And if they feel something, they go with it. Right? That is your answer, my darling. I hope that helps. Interesting, though. If you know who this person is, please let us know down in the live chat. Also, I've got to say, if this develops into anything and you end up getting married, me and Patricia in the chat are still waiting for our first Beyond Authentic Witchcraft wedding, right? We are still waiting for the wedding of our viewers, subscribers. That is what we are waiting for, right? So I've got a lovely witch's hat just here. I'm not going to wear to a wedding, but I do have a lovely witch's hat. I've got other hats that I like that I haven't gone and bought because I don't have an excuse. So it's an excuse for me to go and spend some money. So yes, I hope that helps. Whoever this person is either somebody you work with or study with that is relatively new in that environment, and somebody who emotionally might be a little bit of a player, but absolutely goes with their feelings, goes with their feelings. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Yay! Right, hang on, what was that? Go onto the live chat. You got yourself a hat, Patricia. That's good. I haven't got mine yet. I don't intend buying a hat until we get the invite. Once we get the invite, then I'll buy the hat. because otherwise I'll buy the hat and it will just sit on a shelf gathering dust. Does it have to be a yes or no question? Absolutely not, Debs. It's literally you've been here before, you know this, my darling. It's literally, that was the question that Marina was asking, is someone in love with me? So it was a yes no question, and then we expanded it from there. It's 3 card readings unless it's a super chat question, in which case we expand it to either a 6 or a 7 card reading depending on what the question is. There's lots of different 3 card readings, and we can look at all sorts of different factors in those as well. So yeah, absolutely does not have to be a 3 card. Right then, let's have a look. Thank you. Yes, you are new. Oh wow. Van, question. Oh no, sorry, that was a question that came in. Vanlo, good evening to Van. You look, I think you're a new member. Pinky Roy, I think you're a new subscriber. That's the word I'm looking for, subscriber. Crystal Rose, how is Rufus doing? He's doing really well, Crystal Rose. There is a video that we are working on for surgery, post-surgery, throughout the process. That is literally, we're taking videos and doing that at each step, as each stage of his healing, and that will be coming up on the other channel. So if you don't know, I've got Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty is another channel that we have here on the YouTubes. So yes. Oh, Deb, you've only been on the other channel before. I thought you'd been here, my darling. I thought you'd been here. Oh, well, it's good to see you on this channel. Thank you for subscribing. That's wonderful. So yeah, you can ask any question in the live chat. The way it works is, in case you anyone else is new here, like Marina was, like Pinky Roy and Van, what you do is we if you want a free reading, pop it in the live chat. Yes, Mr. Tui, you're very active tonight, aren't you? Pop it in the live chat, starting with the word question. Have you got a lump on your throat? Starting with the word question. Oh gosh. Right, Codeb, thank you ever so much for your super chat. That's amazing. Thank you for that. I'll do your reading straight after this. I need to just check Tui out 1 second, because he's got a lump that he didn't have 30 seconds a few minutes ago, so I need to just double check. So I will absolutely do your reading next. Bear with me, give me 30 seconds. I'm going to play a quick doodah, and then I will do your question. Sorry to be distracted. Right, give me 1 second. Let me just check on him, because that doesn't look good. Right, bear with, and this one.
Are you a fan of 80s horror but want something different? Do you like modern horror but the regular magazines leave you a bit cold? Are you a fan of that schlocky horror that no one else seems to talk about? Check out Necronomicon, the UK horror zine from Etsy.com. Just search for Necro Neil. Blue Chalice is a small business making crafty creations for the Witcher community. From jewellery to wall hangings, witch bells to altar tiles. Why not have a look at bluechalice.etsy.com.
Go on back in. Go on back in. Good boy. Yeah, we'll go to the vets tomorrow. Oh, sorry everyone. Bear with 1 second. Yes, Mr. Tui has a new lump under his neck that didn't seem to be there an hour ago on the stream, but I was looking at him. So it looks like it might have come up really quick, which probably means it isn't cancerous. It looks like it's just an abscess, but we'll check that out a little bit later. Take him to the vets tomorrow. Oh, he's not a cat. He's Tui. He's one of our ratties. One of our ratties. I know not everybody likes ratties, but oh, dead emotional now. Right, let's have a look. So then, Wispy, Code Deb, who is, I thought had been here lots of times before, but actually turns out that Deb is from the other channel, from Health and Beauty. It's probably an abscess, to be fair, probably an abscess, but yeah, we'll go to the vets tomorrow. It is expensive, Patricia. It's always expensive taking ratties to the vets, but our vet is actually quite good. They're a very good vet, actually. I thought it's a vet in Pets at Home. So a little bit of advice, right? Don't buy ratties from Pets at Home. We adopted these two that we got from Pets at Home, and unfortunately it's a well-known thing that can happen. They do get abscesses and also cancer and all sorts of things a lot. But if you do get a small animal, Pets at Home is very good for dealing with small animals. So rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, ratties, mice, all of that, because they have so many of theirs that are so poorly all the time because of inbreeding, overbreeding and all of that, that actually the vets in-house, Vets for Pets, are actually really, really good at treating small animals. So if anybody out there in the UK has got a ratty or a rabbit, a guinea pig, any of those small pets, if you need, if your small pet needs some help and advice and you need to take it to the vet, try Vets for Pets, because they are so good at dealing with their animals, basically. So yeah, it's not a good thing, it's not a good reason, because the pets are, you know, low grade, quote unquote, if you like, but it means their vets are very experienced. And what we've found before is that taking ratties to other vets where they haven't got that same level of experience is just a waste of time, to be honest, just a waste of time. But yeah, we'll take him tomorrow. I'll have a little look at what we've got in the medicine cabinet, and we'll have a look tomorrow. Anyway, Code Deb, back to your reading, my darling. So Wispy, there we go. Code Deb wants to know, what's the best form of exercise for them to pursue? Okay, I don't know how we're going to answer this question, but I guess we'll see what the cards say. We'll see what the cards say. So we're going to do a yep, that happens. Absolutely, Ed, absolutely, my friend, absolutely. Right then, so Debs, let's see, Wispy, what form of exercise is going to be best for Debs? I don't know how we're going to answer it. I don't know what spread we're going to use. I tell you what, we'll do the inverted pyramid. We'll do the inverted pyramid. I don't know why. That's what my brain is saying. So, Wispy, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep playing your music, my friend, because we need as much dragon advice as possible on this one. I'm going to even put your little stone just there so we can see it. Right then, inverted pyramid, or the upside down triangle, whatever it actually is. Here we go. So 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Right. What do we get from that? Swords is challenges. 10 of Swords is a lot to handle, basically. Oops, bring those down a little bit. A lot to handle, and a hell of a lot of stress leading to sort of arguably like new rebirth and all of that. But in terms of exercise, Swords is air, and they're both reversed, so not something. Would that be a non-cardio, do we think? Again, this is not medical advice, Debs. This is just what the cards are saying. So I would read Swords, air, as being cardio, because you're having to constantly, it's your lungs and it's your heart, right? So maybe not those, definitely not fencing, because we've got we've got the 2 of Swords here as well reversed. The 6 of Wands, group activity is highlighted. So group activity that makes you feel confident. So something that you enjoy. So whether that's like I don't know, whether it's something like football, netball, some sort of game like that you enjoy playing with others, that sounds like quite a positive option, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely something here, not cardio on its own, so not just going to the gym on a rowing machine or on a bike. Definitely something here with lots of other people that make you feel good about yourself. So whether that is, you know, as I say, a team sport somehow, or a group like Zumba classes, or even though that becomes, you know, cardio, something that's fun, right? Something that's fun. And then 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Absolutely. So this is all about what makes you feel good. So if I again, we've got no water signs, so it's not swimming. We've got, in fact, the only water we've got here is reverse, so it's not swimming. 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is difficult choices normally, but is also, because it's coming in with that wand energy, that fire energy, for me that is all about your inner fire, your inner spark. So whatever exercises makes you think this is a really good inner spark, right? I really want to go off and do this. Whatever that is, you don't have to be good at it when you first start. So it's that, but it definitely feels like classes or group activity. The 8 of Wands as well. So the 8 of Wands is a big throwing everything out in the air and picking up the things that you want to take forward. So it's a real kind of transitional card in moving forward, right? So the 8s are all about carrying on with the journey, like the journey's paused and now you're going off. You've made this difficult choice and now you're going off on it and throwing yourself into that choice, right? So that's a really good option. So again, the solo activities and like going and doing something, yeah, this is air. I don't understand why this is air, but anyway, cardio for me, I don't think that's cardio. Group activity, group challenge, group sports, group something is good. And then let's have a look. We are going with another one, the 5 of Wands. Upheaval. So something that's a challenge, something that has got a little hint of something not dangerous, but you know, like, what is it they do? It's like American Ninja and Gladiators and all of that, like anything where there's a hint of conflict even, right? Okay, not conflict. So this, right, okay, let's break this down, right? Let's break this down, Deb. What I've got is not exclusively cardio, so not just going on a rowing machine or on a bike at the gym, not that, right? That's what I'm getting from that. Definitely more group sport. However, it's group sport that there's difficult decisions about this, because I think there's a few things that you could do, but these are really talking about kind of doing the things that enhance you, that are fun, that are energetic and enjoyable. And then once you've made this choice, it's like you go with it with full gutso, right? Or gusto rather. The 5 of Wands is talking about, because it's reversed, if it's a group sport, it's not a combative sport. So it's not something where you're on a team against another load of players. So maybe not team sport, maybe group exercise. So, you know, people go running together of an evening, or there are, you know, I mean, I don't do much exercise. I do a bit of walking, but yeah, I mean, it could be like walking groups, something that is group related, but not necessarily, what's it called? Not like ice hockey, you know, where you come off the ice hockey rink and you end up absolutely battered and bruised because you're, you know, knocking 7 barrels of whatever out of each other. Not that, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. So it's good. It's good in terms of kind of narrowing things down. But if you absolutely don't like the idea of doing any group activity and going in for the first time and kind of going, hello, then don't, you know what I mean? It's whatever. This is all about. Wands is all about sparking joy, having fun, building your confidence. So that's where you need to be looking. And hopefully, my darling, hopefully that makes some sense to you. Not cardio at a gym, definitely group. Make that choice, go with it with gusto, but not a combative, not one of those sort of knocking 7 barrels of whatever at each other. So basically not group boxing. I don't even know if that's a thing, but yeah, there you are. I don't know if that helps. I've never done a question like that before, so thank you for that, Deb. That is incredibly different, but we got there. We funneled it into something that hopefully is giving you a bit of an idea. But anyway, there you go, my darling. I hope that helps. Let's just change cameras back. I need to lower it as well, otherwise I'll pop that back over. And right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What? I was thinking it was saying pickleball. I don't know what that is, but I would have to go to a group drop in where I don't know anyone. But that's good. That's good. That's good. Don't let that hold you back. That's good then. If it's a group activity, I don't know what pickleball is, but if it's a group activity, go for it. Even if it is, if it's, so that 5 being reversed doesn't necessarily mean don't do, I know I said don't do team, but do team sports where you're on a team, but not in a boxing, judo, karate thing, if that makes sense, where you're hitting each other, where there's like that element. Don't do that, if that makes sense. But yes, hopefully that helps. I don't know what pickleball is. I couldn't have told you to do pickleball in a million years. I don't know how you play that. I don't know why you would pickle a ball. Don't know. No idea. But anyway, I hope that, oh, hang on. It's like ping pong crossed with tennis. What? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. Computer, set a reminder for 10 o'clock.
What's the reminder for?
Google pickleball.
Okay, I'll remind you at 10 p.m.
There we go. I'll have a look at 10 o'clock. That is, I've never even heard of that. So yes, hopefully that makes sense. I love the chat, and I don't like the chat, but I love the chat talking about their pets that they've lost and how important fur babies are. I really do love that, because I think we've all suffered from that, those of us that have lost fur babies. Right then, so the last reading tonight is going to Ed. So Ed, I don't know if you want me to do this and put your question into the live, or if you want to send me it via the WhatsApp group, but go ahead and put your you play on a smaller court than a tennis court. It's really fun, less running than tennis. Wow, that sounds interesting. The only thing I can think of is it called not lawn tennis, old tennis? No, what was it called? Real tennis? There's another thingy, isn't there, where they play it indoors in like a box thing that's like something tennis. But anyway, yeah, go and do that. That's, if that sounds like fun and that sounds like something you'd really enjoy, go and do that. Anything that's less running, this sounds really good to me. Okay, Ed, we'll do that. A general reading for Ed. We'll do that right now. Yes, I know, Mister. Oh, it's definitely an abscess. It looks even bigger now than it did before. It's definitely an abscess. We can deal with abscesses. We're good at that. Right then. I know, right? Rubber gloves, sterile surgery, surgical equipment. We're good at that. We've had ratties for so many years now. We've got all the stuff that we need to deal with things like that, abscesses and things. It's definitely not cancerous. I can see it looks bigger now than it did before. It's just something that has just popped up. So yeah, we can sort that. I can drain that. I know, right? Look at me. Look at me. It's almost like I've got medical skills. I don't have medical skills. We're just very experienced at dealing with poorly sick ratties, unfortunately. But I'll do that. And then if it's still bad tomorrow, then he'll be going to the vetses. He'll be going to the vetses. Yes, absolutely, Anya. Rest in peace to the little lost souls across the Rainbow Bridge. Absolutely. It's hard to say goodbye to our furry friends. You lost your kitty in summer. Oh, my darling. I hope that you're doing okay with that. Crystal Rose, thank you very much. He's a lovely, 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 lovely ratty boy. Both of them are. I was very lucky. I got them for my birthday back in June. And although we adopted them, they both had health issues. So we are keeping an eye on them. Mr. Bluey, the other one, had to go to the vets already. So yes, it's expensive having pets. But anyhow, right, Ed. A general reading will be for our lovely Ed. That's what we want to have. A general reading for Ed, please. Going through a bit of the worst possible times, really. A really difficult time. So we want to see what is in store for Ed. Right then, let's have a look. We're going to do a 7-card horseshoe. Here we go. And I might turn it into a 10-card horseshoe. So let's see. Right. Here we go. Go on. I don't know why. I'm feeling it. 2 and 3. So a 10-card horseshoe for Ed. If you're wondering why, by the way, if you're watching this and thinking, oh, I didn't get a 10-card reading, Ed is one of our moderators here. And absolutely, the moderators, without the mods on this channel, I cannot run this channel. So the moderators here keep this channel working. They keep everything safe in the chat. They keep it a safe space for everybody, loving, warm, and accepting. That is why we're doing the larger reading. So yeah, let me just have a quick swig of my coffee. Okay, sorry about that. I try and mute it because obviously I have misophonia, hence the little earbud things that I was talking about. Oh no, don't drop them, don't lose them. Gosh, 20 quid for 2 of these. Little tiny bits of rubber, but they're amazing. They work. Anyway, right then, Wispy. Ed wants a general reading. So, past, Page of Swords. I think there's been a bit of a learning curve for you recently. And I don't mean like this last week, but I think there's been a learning curve in terms of obstacles and challenges that you've been facing. I think you've had to kind of learn on the run. Does that make sense? Learn on the job, learn as you're going. If that makes sense. It's been, I think it's been more difficult than you realize, but I think you've got through it, because what we've got is that, hang on, I'm there we go. I think what it is that it's like an innocent sort of naive vibe that you've had to learn those lessons, and the only way we learn those lessons is basically by doing a lot of times. And book learning is a thing, but certainly I think overcoming challenges and moving forward, I think, has actually been the key thing for you to be sort of where you are now, if that makes sense, and being able to handle things in the way that you are. Now, the 5 of Cups is talking about there being a lot of focus on negativity at the moment, and a lot of focus on the 3 of the Cups that are, it's these 3 that are damaged. So we've got a soda can that's crushed and rusted, and a broken bottle, and an empty cup with a last drop. So a lot of focus will be on the negatives, whereas actually there is some positives happening at the moment as well. It might not feel like it because of everything that's happening, but I do believe that those positives are there in the universe, if that makes sense. So I do think that there is still positivity around you, even though the emotions here are black and murky and dark, right? Even though this is really a murky place to be, there are still flowers growing. There is still life happening. There is still, you know, hope even within that murky darkness. And somebody's even made a little boat. So even in the darkest moments, there is still a little boat. There is still hope. There is still those chinks of light in amongst the dark. So just look for those chinks of light. Look for the 2 cups that are upright. This one's got a tea bag in it and it's full, and this is a glass of water and that's also full. So there are still cups. There is still positive emotions here. You've just got to try and focus on that, even though I imagine that it's fucking rough, to be honest. I really do. Now, the influence, the 7 of Cups, and emotional tough decisions emotionally going on at the moment. Perhaps a feeling of loss. Oh, for fuck's sake, of course there is, but perhaps a feeling of loss would be, because this is reverse. You've got the snake eating the carp, the goldfish here, which leaves us 2 empty what's it called, segments, 2 empty segments where there was full cups. Difficult decisions to make, difficult things to deal with, and that's the influence of what's going on for you right now. I think it is going to be a really difficult time knowing what to do and how to move forward, particularly because, and I'm not going to play the animation for these, but particularly because you've got the Wheel of Fortune in the obstacle position, and it feels like at the moment everything is in turmoil. Everything at the moment is a bit up in the air and a bit kind of, it can go either way. There's risks and rewards at the moment, and I think that is going to be something that you can only deal with in time. I don't think this is anything that you can change right now, my darling. I think, in all honesty, the fact that everything is up in the air, the fact that everything can go one of multiple ways, I think that's something you're just going to have to kind of deal with right now. And you're just going to have to kind of, you know, accept that this is going to be a tough time for the next few weeks. But I think this isn't something that you can change. You know what I mean? This obstacle here, this isn't something that you've got the control over, the authority over. You've just got to kind of go with it day by day. As much as that's going to be difficult to do, go with it day by day and see where the cards lie, see what is coming up on a sort of almost like a daily or hour by hour basis, and just literally try and keep yourself ticking over. The way other people see you, so yeah, right. The only for fuck's sake, right, hang on a second. The only way I can say this is just to say it, right? The Hierophant is a guru, a mentor, and it's reversed. So for me, this is saying that people on the outside will see that you've lost a mentor. And I think that's, I can't think of any other way that this card is coming up apart from that. I really, really can't. And I don't think they're wrong. I don't think they're wrong. But you can honor that mentor by taking what they've taught you and moving forward with it. Does that make sense? The advice position, we've got the 7 of Wands. Okay, so Wands is your self-esteem, confidence, and all of that. And the 7s are, again, difficult decisions and all of that, right? Difficult decisions, difficult choices. And I think knowing what to do right now, basically don't make any decisions right now, right? Wispy's screaming at me, so I'm just going to say what I'm getting. Do not quit your job. Do not quit your job. Don't walk out, right? It's not going to be the same. Do not walk out. This is not the moment to do that, right? Other people are relying on you. Do not quit your job. This is not the time to make that, right? This is not the time to do that. This is the time. And I bet there is, take time off, recover, get counseling support, get grief support, and PTSD support, even if that's needed. But it's a difficult decision right now, and the process is going to be difficult, but I think you found your calling where you are right now. And I think it's important for you to keep doing what has made you feel fulfilled, if that makes sense. As much as there's a lot more emotion going on now, stick with it. Stick with it, right? Absolutely stick with it. And yes, there's a lot of difficult choices to make, and a lot of different options are going your way, particularly with this Wheel of Fortune. But don't make any decisions while you're grieving, my darling. Don't make any decisions while you're grieving. It's too easy to make a snap decision that you'll regret in the long run. So yeah, the outcome, we've got the High Priestess reversed. Now, this is talking about, so the High Priestess is a person of authority, but it's also that spiritual connection. Now is not the time for that, right? Now is not the time for that. Now is not the time to go chasing contact, if that makes sense. Now is the time. Yeah, now is not the time to go chasing, right? If contact's going to happen, it will happen down the line, because there's a transitional period involved, right? Normally, and again, if others in the chat know what I'm talking about, put it in the chat if you know what we're. In fact, Patricia, Holland, and Neil, if you put it in the WhatsApp group, you'll understand what I'm saying, and everybody else, you know, just please bear with us because this is actually quite an intense reading. I didn't expect it to be. I'm sorry, but this is not the time to go checking. I know we're coming up to the veil being at its thinnest point, and I know it's tempting to kind of try and seek answers. This is not the time to do that, right? This is the time to let things lie as they are, and there's time for that later, if that makes sense. And if they want to come through and explain, then there's time for that down the line. This is not the moment. Everything is too raw. And yeah, so avoid, right? But there is also going to be a kind of sense for you, especially where your journey's going, in terms of spirituality, that you're going to feel like actually you want to reach out and maybe get some answers to some questions. It's not that time right now, my darling. It really, really isn't. This is not the time to try and plug into those abilities in that way. Like, do it in other ways. Go on a in fact, if you find any good mediumship courses, let me know, because I really want to do a mediumship course, and I'll come with. So yeah, now is not the time to reach out for that person, but there's nothing to stop you enhancing those abilities in a general field, if that makes sense. Right, the last three cards I've got are seen as warnings or advice cards. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups. So this is talking about an emotional connection with another person, and for me it would be talking about honoring that connection, and yeah, honoring that connection, if that makes sense. We've got the Six of Wands, which is a security for your own sense of security, sense of self-esteem, sense of confidence, but we've also got the wider community. And again, this is what I'm saying, is that there are a lot of people that this is going to affect. So look after number one first. Absolutely, 100% look after number one first. But also, it feels like your role is now going to be even more important to the people that need you, if that makes sense. So look after yourself, set your own boundaries, take time, heal where you need to heal, grieve where you need to grieve. But I think this is also, whatever these decisions are, I really do get the feeling that it was like, right, I can't go back to work. Take time to deal with those emotions for yourself, for what you are experiencing. But I also feel like there is an absolute need. You're even without knowing and having experienced it, I think you're bloody good at what you do. I think you have absolutely found your place in the universe. And then we've got the Ace of Swords reversed. So this is that warning card, right? This is going to be your biggest challenge. And it's started. This is a new challenge. And it's not something that you've stepped it out towards. This is something that has come and dropped on your doorstep, if you like. And it's something that has dropped into your life, and it is going to be a challenge, right? And it's something that you will get through, because I believe 100% the universe only gives us what we can handle. And in terms of what's happened, I believe that sometimes that is that person's path, and that there's nothing that we could have done, because that was always going to be their path, if that makes sense. And for you, this is talking about, it's going to be a big challenge and a big hurdle, but you have to remember to look after yourself as you do this, right? Look after yourself, care for yourself. The wands here is all about you and your sense of self, right? Go forward gently, look after your needs, and you will get through this hurdle, right? This is not a hurdle for you to try and smash. This is not a hurdle for you to try and rush. This is just something that is going to take a bit of time, a lot of support, but you aren't going to be the only one who needs support. There's going to be, like, your colleagues will need support as well. So it almost feels like the company needs to arrange something here in terms of counseling support. But regardless of how that comes in, I think that's something that you need to take full advantage of, if that makes sense, my darling. And yeah, I hope that helps. It's a more intense reading than I was expecting, to be brutally honest. But again, that's why Wispy's so bloody good at what he does and gives me the cards to read. And I hope that helps. I really do. Just give yourself, literally, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, if you need to, give yourself time and just look after yourself and Charlie Cat. And, you know, all of us in the group chat are here if you need us, and you've got my number and all of that. So yeah, I hope it helps, my darling. I really, really do. And you will get through. You will get through. You will get through. I promise you, you will get through. And I hope that in some small way, my darling, I hope that helps. I really do. And as I say, you've got my number. If you need to reach out. And if you decide in the next couple of months that you want to do a mediumship course, send me some details. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. A lot of my Spooktober readings were about things like that. In fact, I was half expecting to see the medium dude that I saw at the Yorker at the Leeds event. I was half expecting to see him at the one that I've just done, because it's like the universe is telling me. So yes, when the time's right, we'll go off and do a course together, and hopefully that's if you want to do that, and hopefully that will help. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching this. Let me click in the live chat. Hang on a second. Sending strength and love, Patricia. Absolutely, Holland. You can get through this, and you will get through this, my darling. I promise you, it does. Thank you. Getting pro support, but put in place soon. Yeah, absolutely. No blame, just acceptance and love. Absolutely. Sometimes you love a challenge. I love your attitude. I really do. Yeah, there is a transitional period. Absolutely, there is. Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Patricia. I agree 100%. Hello, Kyanat. Good evening to you, my darling. This is the last one tonight. In fact, we are quite over time now, but thank you ever so much. And thank you, everybody, for your comments. Don't be pissed off with her. Well, no, actually, I'm not going to tell you what to feel. Be pissed off with her. Be pissed off with her. Absolutely be pissed off with her. And but also, that was always going to be the way her journey ended. So yeah, Oh gosh. But anyway, hopefully, my darling, hopefully that helps. And yeah, all I can say is you know where I am and you've got my number. I'm not always online, and sometimes it takes me a few days to get back to people because, you know, Fiverr and all the shit that happens. But if you need me, give me a bell. And with that, I'm going to say thank you ever so much, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's just cleanse the space. Thank you, Wispy. Thank you for being here today, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's live stream. Don't forget, you can help with memberships, or you can join our membership. Oh, that is my chair. Earlier on, right, I moved. Can you hear that? Is that picking up? Earlier when I moved, I thought I'd farted and not realised, because I heard this like, oh no, it's not doing it. Why is it not doing it now? Oh, that's really weird. There was like this. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I haven't been farting. I know what it is. It's my new Crocs. So I got some new Crocs, right? Look at the size of them. I know, right? Boat feet. I got some new Crocs on the Amazon Prime dealy thing. £27 instead of 60. I was like, yes, please. And it's the chair. As I'm moving the chair, it's moving against the Crocs. So earlier on, it did that, and I was like, did I just fart? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But it wasn't. It's the Crocs. That's what it was. So there you go. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Not that you needed to know that, but thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for joining us for tonight's live stream. I'm back at 7 p.m. on Sunday. There's a video going up tomorrow, which is the Witch Casket unboxing for October. Spoilers. I open it up and there's lots of stuff in it that I talk about. So yay. No, Holland. I'm not saying I didn't fart. If I fart, I hit the mute button on the back of the thing. So yeah, I hit the mute button if I need to fart. I don't do that. There you go. So yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, spoilers for the Witch Casket unboxing. I unbox it. I unbox the contents that are in the Witch Casket. And some of it is spooky season related. So I was really, really pleased to see that in a box. You have to see my opinions on the video tomorrow. Members, you should be getting it tonight as soon as I've edited it a little bit later on. But also, don't forget, Halloween night, I will be here with the biggest giveaway this channel's ever done. It's probably about £100 worth, we reckon, on the giveaway, and that will be coming up on Halloween night at 7 p.m. UK time as well. But that is going to be it for me, and as I always say, stay you, stay true, stay authentic. Lady V, you need to be added to the list on this one, but I will see you next time. And I've got to say a huge thank you to the most amazing group of people, our moderators, and then almost on a par with them, the most amazing group of people that are our members here on the channel as well. So Lady V, you're going to be added on to this list. Thanks ever so much, everyone. And hopefully I'll see you all again very, very soon. Good night.